Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to sexy new graphics, Crusader Kings 2 Rajas of India! Oh yeah, look at these new graphics. Like, just looking at the train map mode actually looks kind of pleasing now. That, it's kind of neat, no? I like this. The Kyrgs are all the way out here, yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. You know, we actually have the steps going out somewhere, which is nice. Kinda sucks, you know, there's no Mongol stuff out here, but that's alright. I decided not to include it for some reason or other. That's fine. I'm not too mad about it. But it's kind of nice seeing all that. All Tengri out there. Sumanusko all the way up there, really? Alright, fair enough. I can't say I'm an expert on that region, so I won't. Alright. So what do we have? Is this... Oh, hey, wow. Even the Maldives is playable. We, of course, have our little land bridge that I recently learned about, which is nice. Sinhala. What is that? No, that's its culture, sorry. Lambakana. Oh god, this is a whole new nightmare of things that I'm not going to be able to pronounce at all. Oh god. I really do like this new Indian subcontinent, that we have, like, a ton of new provinces and some nice empires. But now comes the question, do I want to play as the Muslims and invade it? Or do I want to play as the Indians and push back against the Muslims? It's always a decision, isn't it? Lambakanata. We'll go with that. Yeah. Guess we could, you know, go all the way out onto the island. Buddhism is always fun. Yeah, alright, you know what? I think I'm going to play as a vassal. Let's find a name that I can pronounce. Or one that I can't at all. Who knows? You're a vassal, right? Oh, no, you aren't, huh? God damn, this is stuff. Oh, yeah, I should also show off something else. New Abyssinia. It actually, for anyone paying attention... Oh, hey, this looks a lot like how it looked in... Whatchamahoots? What's his face? Umbrus Furet. Thank you. There we go. Just trying to remember that. So yeah, it's nice. We have Mercuria, Elodia, Abyssinia. But, you know, we actually have the Jewish Semin of House Gideon. Cool. So that's changed and I'm happy. It looks more historic now. Umbrus Furet did it, right? Paradox pretty much just copied them on that. Also, Brittany's now that color. And so is Armenia. I don't know why they took out all the purples. Probably because they started using all the purples down here. That's the only thing I can think of why they would stop using that. I like how they have, like, a Roman Empire flag on this thing. Like, what is that? I don't know. Ooh. Gulf of Kutch. Well, that's nice. So we have them over there. Like, this is a pretty massive empire, and I'm going to be interested to see how they're going to manage to get over that. Ooh. What else do we have here? Tripuri. Oh, yes. This will have to be my capital. Hindustani and Hindu. Okay. Tripuri is a great place. These faces. Like, just look at some of them. Like, they all look ridiculous. I'm sorry, Paradox, but... good old text errors. In the Paradox, we didn't have those. Yeah, what is this? I swear, it's like, straight out of, whatchamahoots, it's Roman Empire. Might just be a common theme throughout human history. It probably is. That wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. But let's use it. Alright, so we have that. I'm gonna keep probably my, actually, you know what? Let's look at the different religions available. We have Indian religions. Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain. We kinda expected that. Hindustani. Indo-Aryan. Bengali. Oriya. Assamite. Hindustani. Punjabi, Rajput, Sindhi, Mathi, Sinhala. Sinhala sounds cool. Let's go with that one. But we do have, you know, these three to choose from. I'm gonna stick with Hindu for now. Now, isn't there a, there's the caste system we have to contend with here. I'm trying to think. We definitely need to put a cast thing on our guy, right? Otherwise, he's like considered an untouchable, I believe they're called in India. You know, those people who get raped a lot. Not being racist. It's true though. You don't hear about that many non-untouchables being raped. I'm gonna cast Warriors and Kings second in the cast hierarchy. Alright, so that is what we would need. Actually, you know what? Theravada Buddhism, learning +1, health +1. Maria Haya, branch Buddhism. Hinduism. Well, we can just pick that in game. You know what? I'm gonna be an untouchable. Yeah, you know, I think that's gonna make things interesting. I have an easy enough time in Crusader Kings 2 as it is. So let's do that. And of course, if we're gonna be an untouchable, we're a lunatic. We are a lunatic. Might as well grab Genius, even things out a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Content as well. Just give me enough points to work with. I need to be a decent character, because I expect a lot of hell coming from this. Being an untouchable. Having absolutely no cast is going to make things interesting. Yeah, we'll go up to... Do we really need that much stewardship? Not really, but... 19... Should be 20, because we'll need to take Wounded on. Forgot to take Wounded. I'm going for a pretty broken character to start out with, because I don't know what I'm going up against. I don't really want to be too overpowered here. Right. Alright, there we go. 20. We still have a lot of points here. Come on. How much do we have? Okay. So we can do that. That's not terrible. We have about 10 points left to spend. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll put it in a health. Yeah. It has a health of 6. Wounded is -1, but that goes away, so it doesn't matter. That's not terrible. We'll take it. Okay. Sinhala. I believe Sinhala is down here, isn't it? Yeah. Lots of different cultures. Oh, religion's a mess, isn't it? Buddhism, Hindu, Jain, Hindu. Buddhism just kind of extends over into here, which is cool. I think I'll go through the ages later, but for now I just want to get in the game, you know? I really do. So I've created my character. Let's do it. I can't wait to see the opinion penalty for being an untouchable. I'm just gonna laugh at it. Opinion of liege. The ruler is wrong cast. Oh, it's only -30. And low cast, so -45 total. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen. How about this? Foreigner and religious differences. Okay. He's, of course, Jain. Alright, we could set up primogeniture succession. We have 5 holy sites, controlling 3 of them, moral authority of 60. Realm Parajas, I guess that's temple holders, if I had to guess. Become the Krishtia caste. Change caste to the apostle, however, for a determined ruler who is willing to pay the price in gifts and bribes, as well as an ire of Hindu society, even impossible might be achieved. After a generation or so, who knows, people might even forget this family wasn't always Krishtara. Has a trait, Brahmin. Has a karma of at least 200, I guess that's the new piety. Oh, hey, you can convert to local cultures now, cool. Alright, lose 1 gold, 200 karma, and gain 50 prestige. Cool. Convert to Buddhism. The prestige will lose 500. I have to have a realm province of that religion. Change religious branch. Is not already converted. Seems kind of weird that that's the way it is, but whatever. Choose a patron deity. That's something we'll have to do. Let's do that now. Bear Shiva and his trident. Crowned Vishnu. There are other powerful ones as well. Kali, the Slayer and Agent of Time. -1 intrigue, +1 learning. Remover of obstacles. I like that. That's good. We'll take that as our patron deity. Search for a guru. Interesting. Hold a Dwelly Feast or whatever? Months of the least October. Okay. Hold a Tiger Hunt. So we got some nice events here. Stuff that we can do. Apparently I can become the right cast. I'm not certain if we will. We might just remain untouchable for all eternity. Shivast, or whatever it is. Well, we don't seem to have that much. I'm gonna have to invite some holy men to court, I think. Let's, you know, get some holy men here. One of whom man, this is rough. Even with personal diplomacy. I don't like doing that, of course, but I don't have much choice in that matter. An honorary title. Can I make him my court poet? No, can't do that. Send him a gift. Okay, now he doesn't hate me, so I might want to grant him a landed title. Nah, it's not. All right, ambitions. What do we have available? Get married, sure. Kashtora, yeah. Warrior castes and kings, sure. And she has pretty good diplomacy, so she will bear me children. Now, what succession laws do we have available to us? Gablekind, primogeniture, and ultimogeniture, it seems. Alright, cool. This is a... Okay. Could you please tell me what this is? Is this a temple holding? Yes. Okay, that's a temple holding. We do hold a temple right now, which is kind of odd. I might just have to grant it to him then. Fuck, now he can't be my spy master. That's what I was afraid of. Fuck me. Alright, well, hey, we get 50 piety, so hopefully we can find somebody who will be a spy master and not hate me. Even if we had to bribe them again, whatever. I forgot that happens. I forgot you need to not, you know. Forget that landed priests can't do that. But, what? He can't be... He can't even serve in my court anymore? Ooh, got married. 1 gold, 100 prestige. Sounds about right. Okay. Hey, he can be. Perfect. No, I can't do that. Yeah, alright. He's okay then. He's not the best, but he'll have to do. Married, wrong caste. Low caste. Ruler is wrong caste. What caste could I have married as an untouchable? I don't really think there was one. This Chancellor. Sure, I can be Chancellor of the Realm. Honestly, I'm going to need my liege's backing, I think, a little bit. I don't think I really am going to have many blessings, let's just say. The Hindu one, I want to deal with the caste system much more than, you know, anything else. Because I feel like that's going to give me a lot of hard shit for not doing so well with. I believe this guy is actually, yeah, he's a Brahmin. He's part of the Brahmin caste. The Indian caste of priests and scholars, highest in the caste hierarchy. But everyone hates him. And he hates me. Married the wrong caste. This was a terrible idea. Jesus Christ. Oh, god damn it. Fucking Indian tradition. I'm gonna get assassinated so bad. At least I'll have an heir. Will he be of the right caste? That's a good question. I don't know. I honestly don't. Apparently we're now at war. Ducal war for something. Held by this guy. Yeah. Alright, cool. Sorry. Yeah, she is also an untouchable then. Lovely. That's kind of what I expected. Alright. Like I said, I'm going to try and remain untouchable if I can. But I don't know how possible it will be. Apparently, marrying the wrong caste was a terrible idea. And I have to latch on and attack that guy. Suppose I could go here. Do I have the... I have subjugation. That always works. Is my liege a king? Yeah, okay, he is. It wasn't certain to say kings or empires. What's the empires look like around here? The Deccan Empire and Rajasthan. I think that's Deccan Empire and the Bengal Empire, I see. Tartaria just kind of extends out there. Alright. Sure kingdoms. What do we got around here? We have that. We have that. Lots of cool stuff. Alright, cool. I think subjugation of Orissa works. I'm not going to use it on Pala, that's for certain. Okay, so we have 1,000 troops available to us. What are we talking about with him here? Around the same number. Might be possible to improve that a little bit. The only person who likes me at all is my spy master, so... who just might, of course, got him -10 for all hell. Try and chast up here. Indians like chaste people, right? I forgot. A traveling poet who's... general opinion, that's bad enough as it is. Thank you. You still hate me with all of your heart, but thank you. Dear God. What have I done? The rise of the Shia. Hang on a second. In the Abbasid revolt. So the rise of the Shia just fired inside the Abbasid revolt. That's glorious. That is fucking glorious. For those of you that don't understand what I mean, normally it'll fire in the Tulinid or the Abbasid or something, and you'll have a gigantic Shia caliphate. It is not only it is fired now in the Abbasid revolt, meaning even if it, assuming that it doesn't end inconclusively because he surrenders to his liege or something, then that's all the Shia caliphate gets, which I find amusing as all hell. And here we have the Byzantine revolt. Good lord. I love the new revolt system. Basically now people unite under a rebel leader as a separate kingdom. I like it. It works well. Alright, subjugation of Orissa. Yeah, alright, we've got 200 on them now. I'd say with the right tactics I should have no problem winning. Definitely. Okay. Can subjugate each other for 500 karma if they are from the same culture. Same culture group, sorry. Oh, I need 500 karma for that. Oh, I see, okay. Okay, I understand now. Most interesting. Change religious branch. I don't have a branch. So, I don't know. What do I need for that? Just 50? Yeah, 50 prestige. Remember my... I'm not concerned. Gain 10 karma. Probably for the best. I want all the karma possible for a subjugation. King of Gondwana. We'll see. I might end up just moving my capital here and using King of Orissa. Move my capital there. That would work fine. Obayama has pregos. Good. Have me a son, woman. What am I actually using right now? I have no idea. Agnatic, cognatic, able kind. Only Basque and Cathar. Okay. Primogeniture requires what you'd expect. That's fine. Ooh, excellent. And he's quick. Perfect. Failed my ambition to have a son. Let's not do that. Well, at least we have positive prestige now. So that's a good start. Seriously though, I am kind of worried about my situation here. I have a lot of penalties stacked up against me right now. Really, I do. This monthly karma to liege is a thing. Cool. I like that. Certainly there must be things that I can do to increase my karma. Well, we could hold a tiger hunt. Let's see what that how that happens. The hunting party moves through the jungle. You are hoping luck will find you a tiger to kill. Suddenly there is movement in the underbrush. A large tiger springs out, roaring fiercely. It attacks the hunting party, striking one of the hunters, ripping and tearing the flesh before disappearing into the jungle. No. Hey, it wasn't me. A failed hunt. No tiger was slain. It's an ill omen for the realm. You will return. You vow to return and have better luck next time. I need 100 prestige to even do that. I need prestige of 300 to do that. Lovely. God damn, alright. That gave me 200 karma. But that would convert me to Jane. There is no religious head. Caste traits do not matter. Cannot declare holy wars. Can declare subjugation wars against all Indian religions. Okay, so we can do that. Much lower chance of provincial bonus. Larger bonus to all vassal opinion. Rulers can hold larger domains. Can designate any valid offspring as heir. Alright, so that's Jane in a nutshell. That's one of the reasons why I went with Hindu. Jane seems incredibly easy to realm manage. But if I'm going to pull off being an untouchable here, why not? I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to pull it off. Subjugation of Orissa. Yeah, we need 500 karma. That's a lot. No, it's time for you to be educated. It just automatically suggests that. That's lovely. Okay, wife's preggers again. That's fine. She is technically my second, second heir, so I'll have to be cautious with her. Rise of the Shia. This time it's in... Oh my god. Really? Just really? Nice. What is this shit? Alright, I guess the Shia Caliphate's coming to India. What's up, bros? Sabotage religions? Lord, oops. Famous writer. Ignore him. I'd much prefer humble if I could get it. So yeah, Shia Caliphate appears to be coming to India now. That's very good. Talk to her about honesty. We have an important decision. Ah, lovely. We could now convert to the caste. As I'm saying, though, never! Person of higher learning will impress more and have a lower cost in gold for the whole process. I see. Tripery gets levy reinforcements. Okay. Nope. Hold a tiger hunt. Is before the month of November. Alright, hold a tiger hunt. We'll try again. Let's see. The party moves through the jungle. You are hoping luck will find you a tiger to kill. Suddenly there's movement in the underbrush. A large tiger swings out, roaring fiercely. It attacks the hunting party, but soldiers immediately move to attack it and manage to kill it with their spears. Woohoo! We killed a tiger, everyone. You're now the new chancellor. A most successful hunt. I'm going to mostly try and improve relations with this guy here. So I don't have to bribe him every goddamn time I want anything done. I need to try and keep relations with him high. This is going to make things tricky. Oh yeah, we need all the karma, baby. All the karma. Only a chance to get another 20 karma out of that, which is nice. 500 karma. We get all this. Can we, do we have to be adjacent to... alright. Kind, patient, or brave. Good, you got brave. Good work. So what you're saying is we could potentially subjugate Pala. That would be possible. Possible is a key word, though. Good. What are we looking at in terms of his realm? 4,000. It's possible to overcome that, I'd think. We should have some mercenaries available. 13 a month, 300 base cost. Jeez, yeah, it's a little bit rough. Oh yes, we have war elephants out here. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap up the first episode here. Right, we have war elephants. I totally forgot. Wrong province. War elephant pens. War elephants +6. Out here they still have horse archers. But they're special units now instead. In fact, let me do, before we go, I'll show that off. Now you just have a blank spot here that is either filled with war elephants or horse archers. It's in theory mutually exclusive. I have no idea. You might just be able to crash the game getting multiple types. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I don't know if there's any other special units though, so we'll see. Thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Calvin, signing off.